What's up? I'm Captain Mel Asylum, and here's another sip of Galactic Tea. Scavengers Rein. Rained. This was an amazing show. I did not expect so much depth out of this. I thought I was just going to chill and watch some art. Like, I thought I was just going to watch some trippy art from what the thumbnail looked like. I didn't read it. I was just like, oh, this will be cool. This will be relaxing to watch. Some cool, trippy art. Nope. It was so layered. So many. Oh, with the science and the evolution and the biology, and then it all paralleling the issues that people have with each other, and the mental aspect of evolving and surviving with the physical aspect of changing and surviving. And wow, on top of it, the art style just being gorgeous and fun and terrifying and comforting, and it's just everything. I liked how, like, the terrain, the life there is just as destructive as a person's mentality, and it plays out through the story. It not only plays it separately, but at the same time, where people are affected biologically by things that are just trying to devour or control other things. And they used evolutionary biology to explain narcissistic personality. I like using that word for some reason. When I'm saying that, like, plants and animals that are showing these things, not just the people, and it's uh, only one character that's like really truly showing the nastiness that someone can be, in contrast to the horrible nastiness that you'll find in life in general. Like, all this planet is brimming with life, in so many different forms of life, and so many of them are nice, and so many of them are useful. So many of them will kill you. And they use that to parallel the people and how they deal with being on this planet, and how they deal with trying to survive there and trying to reach a goal there. And you're trying to work towards something, and then someone else is working against you when they're supposed to be working on the same thing. And when it comes to planetary biology, everything has to feed off of each other, whether or not they're working together or they're just trying to eat you so that they can sustain their own life. It's I don't want to tell the story. I just want to say how great it was. I thought it was amazing. Then we have the parallels between life and non-life, and then merging them to show to define life in a better way, to break down the aspects of what life is through a character who is becoming alive. I had to look up the creators, because I'm like, who are these people? And how can I be as good as you? It's just amazing. Like, every aspect of it is so amazing. I thought it was the combining the technological with the biology was just so, like, creative and fun. And then it got deep and scary, and it all, and I will always have to mention how much a story gets you invested in the characters. And there are so many different characters in so many different situations, and they're all technically in the same situation, but in different ways. And it invests you in all of them. You're invested in characters. There ain't characters. Like, just from the interactions with each other. And it's not like I'm just going to sit here and tell you that we're in this situation. Because some of the scenes where you get to know what the deal is with them, there's no words being said. It's just actions. Just they kind of did that thing that always reminds me of Samurai Jack, where there's these actions without words, without music, with very little sound, that it's just the environment. It's kind of like an ASMR aspect, and especially in Samurai Jack, where it's the fighting scenes where you just hear the clashing of the swords, and it builds so much by doing so little. Like, you pull everything out and just directly show you that one thing, and it makes such a huge difference, especially in contrast to other scenes where there's so much going on. I love the idea of, like, there's one part where someone's about to die. Possibly they're not actually dying, but they're in a very scary situation, and they decide this is just how nature is. Let me just go with the flow of it, and she does that, and then it goes from terrifying to exciting, and like it's joyful, kind of, to be in this situation that could possibly kill you. I I'm trying to put my thoughts together for this because I didn't take notes for the show because I was too busy watching it, and then when I watched it, I thought it would be just something cool to watch after work, and something different from what I was seeing at work, and because we don't really watch animated stuff at work. So it's like something chill, artsy, animated would be a complete contrast to what we were watching at work at the time. And I end up like binging almost the whole thing. Therefore, as soon as I was done, I went to bed. I think I actually watched like the last few episodes in the bed actually, and I was yarning through them. So didn't get much sleep that night because I was so engaged in this show. It pulled me in that much that I was like, I don't want to wait till the next day to watch this. I can't say enough good enough stuff about this show, and that's it. If you've gotten this far in this video, you may enjoy the Voices in Hyperspace, where me and some friends get together and talk about science fiction. I also have a book called Unrooting the System, available on Amazon. Go get yours. It's also on Unlimited, so if you want to read it for free, you can. And I would absolutely love to read your reviews and respond to them.